YouTube. Long time no see. I just got off of work and I actually just pulled up to my house and randomly decided to do a chit chatty vlog type video. I know it's been so long since I've done a video. So I just decided to be random and do kind of like a vlog for you guys today. I just got off of work. I just got done working the 11 to 7 shift. I don't think I've ever discussed on my channel what I do, but I am a licensed practical nurse, or I think out west they call them licensed vocational nurses. I've been a nurse for about 12 years now. I thought I saw something in the garage, so I'm looking like somebody watching me, watching them. But yeah, I've been a nurse for 12 years. I've mostly worked long-term care. I did work for 3 years in a mental health outpatient clinic, but then I ended up going back to long-term care, the same long-term care facility I had been at for 8 years. And I just left because I was burnt out. And if you've ever worked long-term care, you know that it can be stressful at times. Well, a lot of times it can be very stressful when you have so many patients under your care and you're responsible for all of them, and you have CNAs that work under you and you're also responsible for the work that they do as well. It gets very stressful. It's easy to get burnt out, and the way we work, most days we're short-staffed, and that can be another source of stress. So I did get burnt out, and I had some other things go on. I felt like the DON that we had didn't like me, and she had it out for me. So I was like, I might as well get out of here before she fires me, you know? Because I didn't want that on my record. So, yeah, I left and went to an outpatient mental health clinic, and I left there because I just didn't like it. It just wasn't for me. You know, anytime you go into a new area of nursing, it's like you're learning nursing all over again. And basically my day at the long-term care clinic consisted of getting patients out of the waiting room, getting their vital signs, getting their chief complaints, and then like various different paperwork that we had to do. And like I said, it just wasn't for me. I'm used to in a way having a leadership role, you know, being in charge of a whole hall and taking care of patients like that. It just wasn't for me. And the way they did things, and the doctor that I worked under, he was kind of like unpredictable, and I just don't work well under those conditions. You know, on Monday he would tell us to do things this way, and then on Tuesday it would be a totally different way that he would want things done, and then he would actually get mad at you because you didn't know that he wanted it done that way on that day. So I just don't work well with people like that, I guess. I don't know. It just wasn't for me. But anyway, like I said, I'm just going to make this like a little chit-chatty vlog. I wanted to share some stuff that's going on in my life, some stuff that I'm excited about. But you could probably hear it in my voice. I'm extremely tired. So, like, I did not sleep at all. I just couldn't sleep because I was scared that I was going to miss my alarm. Um, so I'm tired. I am tired. But I had a decent night. I can't complain about that. But I'm not used to working 11 to 7 shift. I usually work day shift, but I've been part-time working for a while, and they've hired some new day shift nurses. So there's not really a whole lot of spots available for me to pick up on day shift. So I was like, let me just try 11 to 7 shift, see what they're all about. But I can't complain. It was a really good night. I'm trying to think what else I wanted to tell y'all off the top of my head. Yeah. Well, let me tell you about my plans for today. I'm about to go in the house and get my son ready. I have a 3-year-old son. I'm about to get him ready to go to daycare. I also have a few errands to run. I want to get him enrolled into this program. Let me have the paperwork right here. It's called 3 School for 3-year-olds. It's like before pre-K, which when you're in pre-K, you're 4 years old, but this is for 3-year-old kids. It's like a learning program, I guess you could say. It's like pre-K for 3-year-olds, basically. I want to get him into that because, it's free, first of all. I would only have to pay for before and after care, which should be substantially lower than what I'm paying right now. Right now I pay $150 a week for daycare for him. Excuse me. And that's insane to me. It is. It just is. Yeah. And the reason why I wanted to get him into that is because, in February, I found out some really exciting news. I found out that I was going to start the RN program at my local community college. So I'll be starting that in August. And so I'm very excited. I'll be starting that August 15th, which is actually next week. Tomorrow I have our second orientation, which I'll probably do another video just talking about what happened during the first orientation and then the second orientation. Tomorrow I get my books. I found out tomorrow I get my books. So I'm really excited. You probably can't tell that I'm excited because I'm so tired, but I am. I'm really excited. I feel like I've been waiting for this moment my whole nursing career. Yeah, I couldn't be happier. Like, I just couldn't be happier. I feel like I'm talking all over the place because I'm just so tired. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. But, yeah, I'll be doing, the program is, just to tell you a little bit about the program is for 2 years. They do have the LPN to RN transition program, but when they require you to go to an information session every time you apply for any of the the allied health programs. And when I went to the information session, the teacher said, the instructor, the instructor said, she was like, you know, it would be wise of you to apply to both programs, the transition and the 2-year program, because the transition program is based off of how many people, you know, either fail out, drop out, or or just never start. So those seats aren't guaranteed. However, the 2-year program, the 2-year program, you know, there's 30 seats, so you have, you just have a better chance of getting into the program. And this year I applied to both programs, and fortunately I got into the 2-year program. Would it have been nicer to get into the transition program? Yes, but am I disappointed? No. I'm at the point where any means necessary. I'm just ready to move on in my career and to open up doors that have been closed to me just because I'm an LPN. And so I'm ready to just, get it done, basically. What else was I gonna say? And plus the transition program, you only knock off one semester at my school. So, what's one semester? It's not, you're not even saving a lot of time. So to me it just doesn't matter. 2-year transition program, however I got in, I was going to be happy with that. God, I look shiny. I've been trying to blot my face with this 2x4 because I just look a mess. I look like I've been working all night is what I look like. But yeah, I'm gonna start nursing school August 15th. I'm super excited. So that's why I really want to get my son into this program, just to cut down my bills. Some other ways that I've cut down on my bills is I've moved back home with my parents, which has cut down on a lot of bills. I'm trying to make this time as stress-free as possible as far as outside stressors, outside of school and family. So outside of that, I'm trying to get rid of as much stress as possible. And it's not the ideal situation. I'm kind of used to living on my own with just me, my daughter, and my son. But had to do what I had to do. That's all there is to it. It's only for 2 years, and I plan to either try to buy a house or build a house. Whatever God has in store for me, I'm ready for it when I get done with school. But I'm trying to think, what else was I gonna say before I get in here and get my son ready for daycare. Well, anyway, I've been talking for 18 minutes. I can't believe it, but I'm gonna get in here and get my son dressed, and I'll talk to you guys later, okay?